Hello and welcome. Uh, we're all celebrating holidays a little different this year. So here is a great tip to create a wish list that you can send to your family and friends without ever having to step foot into a store. You can add anything onto this list so long as it is on a website. So even small businesses and even food stores, as you'll see. So it's pretty simple. What we're going to use today is called myregistry.com. It is free. You do not have to pay. You can use it obviously for wedding, baby, and gift registries. Specifically, they are promoting using it for the winter holidays this year. I've been using it for a little over a year because I live 300 miles away from my family. So it's been really great for them when they ask, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? I can send them this link because they continually lose it. And they are able to purchase whatever item they want to give to me. So first up, what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and create the list, and then we'll go into how to update it, and then also how to do it on a mobile device, which is mainly how I do mine. So to register, to create your list, the first thing you're going to do on myregistry.com is you're going to click sign up. It's going to ask you some prompts. You just follow them. In this case, we're going to go with a wish list. You can also do specifically a baby registry, a wedding registry, or an organization or nonprofit wish list. I follow some cat fostering groups, and they use this nonprofit wish list. Basically, these different items just give you different views in your account, and they will prompt you to look at other items. They'll give you suggestions, stuff like that. So if you create a baby registry, you'll get baby suggestions, wedding registry, wedding suggestions, wish list, you probably won't get those other two, that kind of thing. So today we're just going to create a wish list. Then what you'll do is go ahead and register for it. So we're going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and have a typo or two. And then we're going to create this list. All right. Anybody has questions, that's my email. Feel free to email me. And then we're going to set up a password. Obviously, this one isn't working. It needs to be a little bit more secure. So we're going to just not use that one. Once you've created your password, accept the website's terms and conditions. Probably should read those. This is the third list I've created, so I'm not going to. And then go ahead and click on Create a Registry. And if it doesn't work, oh, it does. It took a second. So then what we're going to do is just follow the prompts. It's very simple. So we're going to go ahead and say that this list is for Christmas. You can add an additional thing in there. I'm just going to click Christmas and say next. Who is this wish list for? It's for me. I'm going to hit next. Where would you like your gift sent? So this is if you want to have people mail the gifts, because all these are available to purchase online. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the address. If you start entering it and you hit that little pop-up, it'll go ahead and autofill all this other stuff in, and then you just simply have to add in 9, 8, 6, 5, 6. There we go. So then once you have all this information in here, this is what the companies need to send you things. So you won't, your friends and family won't have to enter all this info. They also don't need to know it, which is really great. We'll hit next. You can create a cash fund if you want people to give you cash. I'm going to go ahead and skip it for now. And then you'll have to activate your account first. So I'll have to go to my email address and then activate it. Also below these privacy settings, allow my wish list to be found on myregistry.com. This is kind of like when you go to, say, Target and search for someone's wedding registry. If you don't necessarily have the straight link, the URL to it. This is useful if people know you have a registry but don't know exactly where it is. Allow my wish list to be found on search engines. This is a little bit more broad. I tend to unclick this just because I don't want this information out there. If you want gifts from total strangers, feel free. Enable a visitor password. This is if you want to keep people from looking at your registry entirely without a password. So if you were planning a surprise event or something and you didn't want the person that it was for to find it, you could enable a visitor password. We're not going to do that. And then you'll be able to hit next. And then you'll get a bit of a guide through this first time. So you can add anything from the store with our add to registry.com button. This is for desktop, laptop computers. This is for browser windows. This is not for smartphones or apps, but you can do both. So what we're going to do is go ahead and add the button. And you might have to do some permissions, etc. We're just going to click, I'm in Chrome right now, add to Chrome. You might have to download it otherwise, but just follow the prompts, add it in. And then you'll see it's been added up in this corner right here, this little present box. So I'm going to go back to my registry and then hit next. All right. So this is just a few highlights on how to manage your account. So you've got the settings. You can manage your address. You can manage your event. You can manage all kinds of things from here. So just keep in mind. Then next, you can add a cash gift like we talked about. You can sync store registries. So if you have a registry on, say, Amazon, like a wish list, or a registry at Bed Bath & Beyond, whatever, you can sync those here. I don't have those. You can add gifts with this button. It also will show you other options to add gifts. And there's a things to do list, which is really nice. So if I know I want to add some items, but I'm not sure exactly where they are or what they are, you can add those to your to-do list. And then this is inspiration, very similar to like Pinterest. You'll get inspiration board ideas, popular gifts ideas, stuff like that. You can link another store that's not on their sync list. Again, this is very similar to the sync store registries. We're going to ignore that for now. And then view as a visitor. This is really nice because you can see what it's going to look like for visitors to your site. Is links to your list. This is nice to double check that the settings you put in, such as like the color or size or other options per each item, went through correctly. And then to share your registry, you hit share registry. Okay. So here is our registry. So we're going to go ahead and follow the steps. So you visit your favorite stores online, find your must-have item, click on the add to my registry button, and see your gifts appear here. So we're going to go ahead and just open another tab. In our browser, we're going to go to, say, Oh, I don't know, just for fun, we're gonna go to Williams, Sonoma. It doesn't matter how you get there. You can simply search and then click the link. You can type it in, doesn't matter. All right, here we are. So I want, let's see what I would like to get, a new fancy knife. So let's say I want a chef knife. Let's find a nice chef knife. All right. This looks like a good category. Again, it doesn't matter how you get there. So then once you find whatever it is you want, and this one looks nice, we're gonna click on that. And then once it loads, and we're on the actual items page, you see a picture of the item and the price and everything is here. You're gonna go up to your shortcuts bar up here, and you don't see the image for the present, which is odd. Oh, here we go. You click this little puzzle piece and head, there we go. Okay, so then we're gonna, my bad, we're gonna pin that to the top so we have it. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that little button, and then you just click add to my registry. Click, and then the pop-up, add to my registry. Now this is where you'll get into the details. So you could double check the price, as well as if there's a specific size or color. In this case, there isn't. You can leave those blank. If there's any notes, you know, like white would also be okay. That's fine. You can add them in there. Otherwise, you just hit add gift. And then, ta-da, it's there. Beautiful. We're going to go back to our wish list here and just refresh the page. And there we go. Our knife is here. And it's just like a regular wedding registry. You've got desired, purchased. It's really nice. You can also view it at the store or edit it, which is really nice. Now, if you want to see this as a visitor, you just hit view as visitor. And there you go. This is what it's going to look like when you send it out. So the next thing to do is to share your registry. Add a couple more gifts, obviously, first, but right away we'll just go ahead and share it. Click share, and then you can send it in an email, or you could simply copy the URL, and how you do that is just copy URL, and then you can send it in an email or a text message or whatever you'd like to your friends and family. As things are purchased, it will say that things have been purchased and these will be grayed out, which is really nice. If you have questions or comments about this or any other programs, you can contact us at the info desk, either by email at reference@elmlib.org, or you can call us at 630-279-8696, or message us at elmlib.org/ask us. Happy holidays.